Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video interview where we will be covering the difference between cleaning and disinfecting. I am your host, Maggie Walker, Associate Managing Editor of Skinning, and I am joined today by Milica Petkovic from Virox Technologies. So today, like I said, we're going to be diving into cleaning, disinfecting, what that all means for your spa and the safety of your spa. But before we jump in, I just wanted to introduce Mila really quick. So Milica Petkovic is the director at Virox Technologies Incorporated, who are the makers of the fast yet effective prevention disinfectants for spa and salons. So again, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very excited to talk about today's topic.
Hi, Maggie. It was nice to meet everyone as well through our video cast. So hopefully they'll enjoy this topic. I mean, we will make as interesting and exciting as we can because there is some good stuff to be told. Yeah.
100%. I feel like this, when it comes to sanitation in the spa, it's not necessarily like really deeply discussed, but it's so important. So with that, what is the difference between cleaning and disinfecting?
There is a difference. So cleaning really is the process of removing all the dirt and debris. Cleaning only prepares surface then to be disinfected or sanitized. So with cleaning, we are just removing dirt from surfaces. Now, when it comes to disinfection, then that's the action of actually killing pathogens, killing bacteria, viruses, fungi. And for product to be effective against pathogens, we need to give time. So there is always a contact time involved with disinfectants. So let's say we have some products that have a contact time of 1 minute, which let's say it's prevention disinfectants, or 3, 5, and some even like need 10 minutes to work, to kill pathogens. And by the way, our surface also has to stay wet for that time. We will talk a little bit more about that, but really cleaning is most of removal of dirt or debris, but then when it comes to disinfection, that is killing pathogens, and for that, product needs some time to do that.
Yes, which for the spa, when it comes to cleaning your spa, you actually want to be disinfecting your spa. You don't want to just be cleaning it.
Exactly. Yes. Some surfaces need only cleaning, and some surfaces, equipment or tools need cleaning and disinfection.
100%. So what are, some key factors to keeping your spa clean and disinfected?
Yes, I would say there is a few. Maybe the first one is that we have a proper cleaning and sanitation processes and procedures in our place. But I would say we always have to follow them. We have also to be consistent with them. Okay, then I would say we have to make sure that our staff, our members that work in spa or salon, follow them on a regular basis. And probably one of very important factors that will keep our spa clean are the products, cleaning products. And also, so that's why we should know our cleaning and disinfectant products, meaning that they are EPA registered, that they really work and they're effective, that they kill pathogens of our concern, meaning we need them to kill viruses, bacteria, fungi, not only, let's say, bacteria, So we also should know how long it takes for my disinfectant to kill pathogens. Because let's say if it takes 10 minutes, then think twice. Would you buy that kind of product, where you need to reapply and wait for that time to kill pathogens? Probably not. Probably you will look for something, some product that needs less time to kill pathogens. And as well, is the product safe for you? What's the safety profile? Usually that information can be found in safety data sheet of every product. We should also have in every manual, every spa and salon should have a manual and SDS there.
Yeah,
so I would recommend read the label. Everything is, I would say, everything is on the label.
So when it comes to, you kind of touched on this, but when it comes to, cleaning your spa, what are some of the like potential like dangers, if you will, of not properly like disinfecting and not using the proper cleaners for your spa?
That's a great question. So the first danger is really spreading infection around your facility. We do know that sometimes clients come for a treatment when they're sick. Not necessarily they tell us that. So we always have to be, I would say, on alert and make sure that we are using right products that will kill pathogens around our facility. As well, what is a danger is if we don't use the proper products, it's really a spreading of more pathogens around, or just moving them from one surface to another. So we really have to make sure that first, we have procedures in place and we follow them, and then that we also have a proper product that will do a job of removing pathogens from surfaces. So for example, let's say if you're buying household products, they're actually made for our house. And if we read the labels of commonly used household products, we will see that they need 10 minutes to kill usually bacteria or viruses. Okay, and then to be able to kill, that means that surface has to stay wet for 10 minutes. And I mean, to be honest, do we really wait for 10 minutes? Probably not. And that's okay when we are talking about our house, because it's only us, our family members, and guests from time to time. But in our business, where we have people every day coming in and out, we have to use professional products. Yep. That's why professional products have a great efficacy, which means that they kill, I would say, a long list of bacteria and viruses and fungi. Mm-hmm. I would say all pathogens of our concern. And then as well, they're killing them in a short contact time. Yep. So let's say prevention is killing pathogens in only 1 minute. And I will just show very quickly. That's why we provided that information on our product label, that people can see. It's only 1 minute, to kill pathogens, which means you don't need to reapply the product. So I would say, or I would recommend, keep household products for your house, for your home, but then for your business, for a spa, use professional products that will bring that efficacy that you're looking for, that will minimize that risk of infection in your spa or salon.
So with all that being said, and really the importance of cleaning versus disinfecting and the dangers that can come from it, where does prevention come in? How is it different from other spa cleaners and disinfectants?
Prevention really brings the high standard in infection prevention. And why we say that? Because prevention is the fastest, safest, and the easiest disinfectant available for beauty professionals. It has a great balance of safety and efficacy. And when I'm saying safety, that really means about the formula that it's in prevention products. It's powered by accelerated hydrogen peroxide. That's patented formula. An active ingredient is hydrogen peroxide. I mean, we all and know that ingredient. As such, our active ingredient breaks down into oxygen and water. It's eco-friendly formula. And
awesome.
on the other hand, yes, on another hand, as a great safe profile, prevention is as well very effective in a short period of time. It takes only 1 minute to kill pathogens. It kills viruses, bacteria, and fungi in only 1 minute. As well, I mean, it's ideal for surfaces, tools. So it's really ideal for most surfaces or equipment used in spas. So we do have 2 formats. One is a wipe. This is a canister of 160 wipes. Again, contact time is 1 minute. And then also on the label, we do have a list of pathogens that PeroxyGuard kills. So there is a list of pathogens, meaning viruses, bacteria, as well, so they can kind of go through. And if they're looking for a certain pathogens, they can either find on the list here on the label, or they can visit our website and there is a reference sheet or a sheet and they can check. Usually, for example, if people are looking if prevention is effective against COVID, for example, that information will be available on the reference sheet. Besides wipes, we also have RTU. Its spray is ready to use, so you don't need to mix or dilute. What it's also great, we do have a sprayer, so they can spray or foam. I think that, yeah.
Is there a difference between using a spray or a foam?
We recommend, yes, I mean, we recommend to use foam because then they will see coverage as well.
Oh.
You know? We also have something new, refillable wipes. And really is if the spa would like to be more sustainable. Some spas are already sustainable and they're looking, to use less plastic. Some think that being sustainable is expensive. But here you go. With this program, we will show them that it's not actually so easy. And then also the price of refillable wipes, it's very economic. So it's very easy when if they use prevention wipes and if they have a canister, when they're done with wipes, please don't throw away the canister, keep, and then just by refill, then refill your canister, reuse, refill your canister, cut the bag, and then your canister again is ready to be used. You're actually reusing your canisters. We also made sure that our labels are made from plastic kind of material, so let's say won't degrade. It will always look this like nice and shiny if they're repurposing their canister. And with this program, they can actually reuse plastic by 90% when they are comparing with regular canisters. So we do encourage spas to try this new SKU and see that it's very easy, very convenient to be sustainable.
Really cool because you have to sanitize between each client. You're going through that really quick when you think about it that way. The levels like sanitizing and disinfecting you have to do and how you have to do it between each client. And it's not just like, a really awesome way to save waste and plastic. And I think it's also really big because with consumers, especially the youngest generation coming through, they really like to stand behind and support businesses that they agree with, like, you know, their morals, and they like to see what they're trying to do.
Absolutely.
So especially when it comes to sustainability, you know, they like to see that they're making those efforts and trying those things. And so, like, this is a great way to be like, you know, not only do we do these practices in our, you know, spa and salon, but even in our back end in terms of just cleaning, we're doing this. So I don't know, I think it's really cool.
Everything matters, you know, and even if it's just a small change in, let's say, how you use wipes, it does count. You know,
I would love for you to break down kind of the importance of time, why it's important, and how, you know, prevention really stands out in their ability to disinfect in 1 minute. Like, you know, I would love our audience to really understand, like, why that's so big and so different and so important.
Absolutely. Prevention, as I said previously, prevention kills germs in only 1 minute. And as such, especially for a busy spas, every minute, I think it counts. So knowing that with prevention, that they can kill not only viruses and bacteria in 1 minute, they can also kill fungi. And that's a game changer, especially for nail technicians that do care about this, I would say, claim. So for example, you know, for pedicure chairs or a foot bath, killing, you know, fungi in only 1 minute is amazing. So really their protocol of cleaning the foot bath comes to a few minutes, because as we know, they first need to clean with detergent or soap, you know, the foot bath, and then they will need to disinfect to actually now kill, not only to remove, but also now to kill fungi. Besides fungi, they're also killing the viruses and bacteria. And then with prevention, they will only need to spray, you know, spray foot bath and then wait for only 1 minute. After that, the next step is to just rinse their foot bath and they're done. And they're actually, you know, ready for the next client. What is also great about prevention is that they don't need to reapply the product. So if you remember that we said disinfectant need time to kill pathogens, and some need 3, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, surface has to stay wet. So with prevention, because it's short contact time, it's only 1 minute, surface will stay wet. They don't need to reapply. So let's say if they're taking a wipe and they're wiping their surface, they can just leave for 1 minute, it will air dry and they're done. If it, let's say, product is 10 minutes, you know, to kill pathogens, imagine they have to reapply for a surface to be wet. So what is great about prevention, having only 1 minute contact time, they don't need to reapply. As well, if they're looking for sanitization, you know, to sanitizing their surfaces, which we know it's only killing bacteria, for prevention, that it's only 10 seconds. Usually all other products have 30, let's say, seconds. Prevention has 10. So I would say that with this formula, we really change practices and procedures that spa can have in a way of cutting down the time of their cleaning and disinfection, and really relying on a product that can do a job, you know, great.
Get the job done.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think that's huge, that kind of time saver moment where you don't have to have it sit for 10 minutes to make sure that your next client is like safe, or having to rush through it and then it's not necessarily a safe space for you and your next client and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, for example, I was just looking at the sprayer, and you know, a lot of times I will see people spraying, you know, surfaces, and then because they're rushing, they just don't have time, they will immediately, you know, take the cloth and
wipe.
remove the product. Yes. But if they read the label again, they will see, for product to kill pathogens, it's 10 minutes. So would they spray, leave for 10 minutes and potentially need to reapply? Probably not. So now with prevention, you will just, spray, honestly, wait that 1 minute or just go and, do something else, come back, wipe the surface and you're done. So it's a big benefit for the 100%. Business.
And where all can it be used in the spa? What all can it be used on?
Prevention is ideal for almost all hard, non-porous surfaces and equipment. So we recommend to use them on chairs, on stools, countertops, magnifying lamps, let's say, if they have massage services, then they should be using them on massage tables, face cradles, massage tools, such as cups or stones, pedicure bowls, non-circulating food baths that we just talked, equipment, body and skin equipment, and any other workstations. So prevention is compatible and very gentle for surfaces, common surfaces that can be found in spas.
Perfect. So what about, because I know devices are huge now, they're good with using for devices too? Because a lot of devices I feel like get that direct skin to skin contact, and have to.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, spa owners invest a lot of money on equipment. So they should make sure that they are using, good products that won't ruin their equipment. So I would recommend prevention because we're the company that really started in a healthcare. So all our formulas that we have are made, first for a healthcare. Then we brought hydrogen peroxide, formulation to Pro Beauty because we also knew that you're also using similar equipment in your spas.
Awesome. So wrapping up, last question, unfortunately, what key ingredients should estheticians really be looking for their disinfectants?
One of the ingredients are hydrogen peroxide, and then there is a blend of other commonly used and safe ingredients in the formula. So it is powered by HP or accelerated hydrogen peroxide. It's eco-friendly, it's biodegradable formula, and it's not irritating to eyes or skin. So we always recommend, yes, it's amazing. I mean, as a best practice, we always recommend for them to use gloves. But let's say if they don't have gloves maybe with them, or they're rushing to wipe something, absolutely, they can use prevention without gloves. But as a best practice, we always say when you're cleaning and disinfecting, you use gloves for your own, I would say, safety, and you also don't want to spread germs from one surface to another. So I would also recommend when the surface or equipment or tools are clean and disinfected, to communicate that safetiness to their clients. So let's say we created 10 cards or door hangers, so beauty professionals can communicate to their clients that certain workstation let's say, reception area or food bath chair has been cleaned and disinfected. So let's say they can use, the 10 card to communicate that surface is cleaned and disinfected. Or, for example, they can put, door hanger on their treatment room so people, appreciate and feel more safe when they're coming for their treatment. So I would definitely encourage to use those small but very effective, communication pieces that their clients definitely will like to see, and will bring that confidence as well. When they know that you do care about their health, you do care about their safety. So if in any way you can communicate that to them, I would encourage, use something like this to communicate.
100%. So sadly, the interview is coming to an end. But I do have the segment that I love to include called Final Thoughts. So I would love for you to this is just your opportunity to share anything else you would love to say. You have the floor.
Yes, I think that knowledge is power. So I would invite all our viewers to visit our website, preventiondisinfectants.com, and they can take our certification program. It's complimentary. It takes only 30. Yes, it's amazing. And it only takes really 30 minutes. There is 2 modules. Both are around 15 minutes. So the first module is about infection prevention and pathogens that we can find in spa and salons. And then the second module is custom made per profession. So let's say if you're a massage therapist, we do have a module just for you. If you're a esthetician, you can also find that second module that will help you to, let's say, have infection prevention program in your practice. Also to help you to create protocols of how to clean and disinfect certain surfaces, tools, or equipment. So after that, you can print a certification under your name, and then we do encourage you to, hang in your spa, salon, or in your treatment room and communicate again to your clients' commitment to their safety, to infection prevention. So it's really great for business, but as well shows that you do care about safety, and that also you are, improving your knowledge about cleaning and disinfection. As we said, that's the topic that we rarely talk about, but at the end, we do every day. I would also maybe mention for people to, beside visiting our website and learning more about the prevention, to connect with us on social media. We are active. Yes, we are active on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They can find us under Prevention Disinfectants. We also have a great giveaways. So if they will like to try prevention, please connect with us. And I think there is a good chance for you to win some of our products. And as well, we will be goodies. And we will be attending premiere shows. I think that we'll also have some surprises. Definitely we will have free sampling. So come swing by our booth to get one, and probably we'll have some promotions. It's going to be a limited time promotion on prevention, but I think a good chance for them to get prevention and try and see how really this product can change their practices.
Well, thank you again so much for joining us. This was awesome. I think this was a super informative interview. I got something out of it, which I love. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you again.
Thank you for having me, and happy cleaning. Can be easy, can be safe, guys. And can be fast.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.